What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Mid-Level Media channel, and it is time for the next edition of my Blu-ray collection, and this one is part 5, where I'm going to cover just some of the more miscellaneous collector's items that I have in my collection. Some of the series that I have that I don't have enough of to really do a full video for. My Criterions, my Vinegar Syndromes, my Vestrons, just those types of things. And I got Target editions and just kind of special collector's items that I have that I don't have enough of individually to do an individual video. So for this one, I'm just going to call it my miscellaneous collection. So, but I got quite a few stuff in here to go over. So I've really enjoyed doing this series so far, and this is part 5. Now, on my next part that I go through, I've done my 4Ks, I've done my steelbooks, I've done my screen factories, I've done my arrows. So it is finally time after this to go into my entire Blu-ray collection, and that will be in one video. So it'll be a pretty long video, but yeah, that'll kind of be the grand finale of it all. So let's go ahead and get into this, guys. And my first one is the only Vinegar Syndrome release that I own, and I probably need to collect a little bit more from this company, but I don't, as of right now, I just have this one. But this is My Bloody New Year, or just Bloody New Year, not My Bloody New Year. So I haven't actually watched this yet, but I purchased it last year just because I like the cover so much. And if you look on the inside, like, it has a pretty cool inside slipcover on it, and I think this was reversible, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, and I think the slipcover on the inside is just the same one as the cover on the front. But this one actually came with a DVD and a Blu-ray, so that's pretty cool, and they both got their own individual disc art on them. So that's a really cool release, and I definitely need to watch this at some point for sure. I need to wait till New Year's, though. Alright, guys, so the next one I'm going to go over my 2 Vestrons, and this is kind of interesting because I bought this movie, Maximum Overdrive, directed by Stephen King, the only film Stephen King ever directed. I bought this film, and and I didn't know it at the time because I was going to start collecting for Vestron, but this would be the last release that they ever did. And they haven't come out with another release, and they kind of went quiet after this one came out. And this is just an amazing cover, as you see, like you got the Green Goblin head on the semi, and it's fantastic. And it's the same cover on the inside. Yeah, let's go into it. Nothing really cool on the inside. You got some disc art right there, but yeah, Vestron. I was excited to start collecting for them, and they just kind of fell off the face of the earth. And this is another one for Vestron that I picked off on Amazon, but I was disappointed not to get the slipcover with, and that's the Class of 1999. And I haven't watched this yet, as you can see, it still has the plastic wrap on it, but another one that I'm hoping to get to as well. And this next one is from the MBD Rewind collection, and I'm pretty sure that they're still going, but this one is Shadow Builder, Bram Stoker's. That's a cool cover, cool release. And the things that are cool about these is you got it in a clear case, but the thing that's cool about these is you open these up, and inside you actually have a poster. Like, it's a little small poster inside. So that's pretty cool. And I think this has reversible cover art as well. Let me see. Yeah, it does. So right there, you got reversible cover art on these MVDs. So yeah, MVD is really cool. They got some cool stuff, like they did Attack of the Killer Tomatoes, Swamp Thing, Return of Swamp Thing. But I've only got 3 in my collection, so this next one is Abominable. Right there. Pretty cool cover on that. Let me look and see if this has reversible. That one also comes with a poster, and interesting enough, that one's not reversible. It's just a plain white cover on the side. Oh, upside down. Yeah, that's a cool poster. That's another movie I need to check out. This and Shadow Builder I haven't seen yet. I got these on sale, and yeah, I haven't watched them. This one was sent to me a few months ago by Arrow, and I guess Arrow's affiliated with MVD, but this is My Samurai. So, real cool release. Let's go ahead and look in there. And that one's not in a clear case. It's in a regular blue. It's in that dark blue Blu-ray case. And we got a poster on the inside as well. So MVD does really good work, really cool work. So I definitely recommend you kind of checking out and seeing what they have to offer. They got a lot of Van Damme flicks. They got the entire Nemesis series. You know, they got a lot of cool stuff. So check MVD out. And this next one is my only Blue Underground release, and that is Two Evil Eyes, which is two films that were directed by Dario Argento and George A. Romero. Both directed these. It's kind of an anthology, but only with two stories and one movie, so that's cool. One of them's got Harvey Keitel, and yeah, this was interesting. I thought this was okay. I remember I watched it last year. I got it sent to me. But yeah, on the inside, you have Two Evil Eyes. You have that cover. This is a cool set. In the inside, and I think it comes with the soundtrack, maybe? Yep, you got the motion picture soundtrack right there. And a little booklet that's inside. So this is a really cool set. Blue Underground does good work. Really good work as well. They had some cool special features on that. Alright guys, so let's move into my Criterion collection. And the first one I got is Do the Right Thing. And I love the cover on this. As soon as I saw this, I bought it. I don't have a lot of Criterions, but this one just really stuck out to me. So that's an awesome cover. And let's go ahead and take this out. And it's got a lot of cool stuff. It's one of those real big, thick Criterions. You got that. You got the pizza joint on there from the movie. You go ahead and open this up, and it's just a big, thick book of the film. Yeah. Awesome release. Awesome release. You got the disc, the colors on the disc. Awesome release. Great film. It's a fantastic film. I think it was one of Spike Lee's first films, and the one that put him on the map. Yeah, it's a stunning film. Definitely give it a watch. Alright, and the next one, these two I picked up, they might have been my first Criterions, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I picked them up at a Barnes & Noble's when they had that sale, and this one I got for $15. This is The Uninvited, and that's a 1944 horror film. I haven't checked it out yet. As you can see, I still got the plastic on it. And this next one, this movie, like I watched it 2 years ago, and it quickly became one of my top 5 horror films of all time. I love this movie, Rosemary's Baby. This is a fantastic masterpiece of a horror movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it before. If you have not watched this movie, I think it might be on Netflix or Amazon or something. It is so good. It is so scary and creepy and unnerving. My God, this is a great movie. But yeah, I love this Criterion collection. Awesome cover. And the next one, guys, is another horror classic, Silence of the Lambs. And this set is freaking awesome too. Just that the image on the front looks like one of those ink blots. Open it up on the inside. It also has a booklet that you can flip through. And right here, you open this up. You got a bigger image. And you got the 2 discs inside. Yeah, that's a really cool set. So Criterion, sometimes they'll just release regular sets like this, and then they release these really elaborate, just expansive booklet sets. And yeah, I love it. Fantastic. And this next one is The Night of the Living Dead. And this might actually have been my first one that I bought. I might have got this before Rosemary's Baby, but this is a great release as well. And it looks like it's one of those booklet sets. I don't know if it has a booklet. No, it does have a poster. It does have a poster that I'm going to show off. This might be the first time I'm opening this poster. Wow. That's incredible. I love that image. I might want to get this framed. It's got some stuff on the back too that you can read. Alright guys. So we've made it through the Criterions, and you know, I'm seriously slacking when it comes to my Criterions, and I've got another one coming this week with The Great Escape, because I did order that, but I I need to boost my Criterion collection for sure. It's just they're always so expensive. Like it's hard to get a good deal on a Criterion. And if it is a good deal, then it's still like $20. So I don't know, guys. I don't have a lot of money to buy movies, even though I have a crap ton. I always wait for deals and stuff. So let's go ahead and move into my Target editions. I think all of these in this stack are, and I've got multiple ones to go through. My first one is my Bohemian Rhapsody Target edition, and it looks like just a regular Blu-ray cover, but it actually opens up and has a little digipack in there. And I haven't opened this yet, and a few of these I have not opened, so I'm not going to be able to give the complete look at all of them. But yeah, this is a pretty cool set, and I love this movie. So when it came out, I bought the Target edition and the Best Buy edition because I love the movie so much. All right, the next one, guys, is the Avengers Endgame 4K Ultra pack. And yeah, I haven't opened this one either. Usually when these big movies, I'll buy this Best Buy Steelbook and the Target edition. And I won't open the Target edition, but I'll open the Steelbook. I don't know why. Just for some reason, my brain thinks that this is more valuable just because it has a booklet inside, so I keep that closed. And the next one, guys, is Avengers Infinity War. And I have not opened this one either, and it came out almost 2 years ago. Still haven't opened it. I do love this cover. I didn't like the Endgame one's okay, but this cover's amazing. Great movie. And I had the Ant-Man and the Wasp 4K Ultra HD. And I haven't opened this either. I went through a phase where I would just, every Marvel release that came out to buy, I got the 4K Target edition, I got the 4K Steelbook. I'm not really doing that as much anymore, just because I like to buy all different kinds of films. So, the money I would spend on both of those, I could just buy one and then buy a Criterion, And again, Black Panther, got the Target edition and the Steelbook. So there we go, and we got Thor Ragnarok, another Marvel film that I got the Target edition for. And all 5 of those that I went through, I have not opened. Have not opened any of them. So maybe I'll sell them all on eBay since I have the Steelbooks for them. Might be an idea. And this next one, guys, and this might be one of the first collector's items I bought, the Wonder Woman Target. And I'm not going to sell this one because I really like this lenticular cover. But yeah, this one's just the Blu-ray. That's not the 4K. But yeah, I remember this is where kind of the origins of my double dipping began. Because when this movie came out, I bought the 4K Steelbook, and then like this one came out on a bunch of people's Instagrams and YouTube videos. I was like, I gotta get both. So I just went out and got both of them. So phenomenal movie, phenomenal set. And the next one, guys, and I only got one of this, so I actually did open it, and that's the Aquaman digibook. Look at that. That's really cool. So I did open this one, so I'll be able to give you all a sneak peek inside. And the book in this one is embedded in the actual case. So yeah, cool booklet, cool release. I like my Aquaman digibook. Alright, next up, guys, is The Incredibles 2, the 4K Ultra HD, and I have not opened this one either. Cool release, cool sequel. Love this sequel. And we have the Little Mermaid Target Edition, and I have opened this because that was the only one I got. And this one's actually a slipcover. It's like the Bohemian Rhapsody one. There you have Ariel. You have the Ursula Witch. Sebastian Flounder. And open it up. And yeah, I think that's a booklet. Is that a book? Oh yeah. Let's get this out. There is a little anniversary edition pocketbook in here. So that's really cool. Funny story about this one is this movie came out in 1989. This was actually, I'm pretty sure, I'm almost 100% positive that this was the first film I saw in the theaters. I would have been 4 years old. But yeah, I remember seeing The Little Mermaid in theaters when I was 4, and maybe it's possible I got taken to a movie when I was too young to remember, but this is the first movie I remember seeing in the theater. So it holds a certain sentimental value. Alright, next up, guys, we're going to go into some of my Star Wars sets, and this is the Force Awakens Target book. Bought this a long time ago. So I have opened this because that was the only edition I got at the time. It's okay. It's not anything spectacular, though. And I got the Solo 4K set. I really like this cover a lot. I thought the movie was okay, so I didn't buy both this and the Steelbook, although I wish I would have bought the Steelbook because that Millennium Falcon cover was incredible. But I just didn't like the movie enough to double dip, and I really like this Target cover. So let's go ahead and get it out. You have this image right there. That image. Cool disc work on these. It's some really cool disc work. And this one has a little booklet as well. It's another one of those little kind of pocket books. It's a cool book. I don't even think I've been through this before. Yeah, I like this movie. It was okay. Alright, so now time to get controversial again because we got The Last Jedi, the 4K Ultra HD, and I have not opened this one either because I did have the Steelbook for it, so awesome. And we have Apocalypse Now, which wasn't a Target exclusive. I actually got this one at Walmart, even though it is at Target too. But it's, a media book. So it's a 6-disc set. Like, it has all the different cuts on it. I did watch this earlier this year, I think. It's an incredible film. I loved it. Francis Ford Coppola. So yeah, it's a really good film. Alright guys, so these are a couple more Target editions. We have the Nightmare Before Christmas. Really cool set. This one's got a little booklet in it as well. And both of these are kind of Halloween classics. Although some would argue Nightmare Before Christmas could be a Christmas classic. Hocus Pocus, the Target editions. And I remember these two came out on the same day. And yeah, I had to have both of them. For one, they weren't even that much. I think they were both like $12. But yeah, really cool releases. And I think, no, they might just be Blu-rays. I don't think they're HD. But they both had Steelbooks too, and the Steelbooks sold out incredibly fast, so you couldn't get your hands on those. Alright guys, and a little digibook I have of The Matrix here. I actually got this in a bargain bin at Walmart. I found it for like $7, so I grabbed it. It's got a little booklet inside. This is something that probably came out like 10 years ago, and it was expensive when it first came out, but it's really a nothing kind of release now. And another one I found in a bargain bin was a digibook of Gone Girl. And inside, you have this case with the disc inside. Rosamund Pike over there. And this one actually has an Amazing Amy Tattletale booklet inside, so that's kind of cool. It has like one of her stories, I guess, from the movie. Alright, so we're going to go into some of my kind of box sets that I have here. So I have the Rocky set, which was all 6 original Rocky films. I think, yeah, Rocky Balboa is on here too. So that's pretty cool. I love the Rocky franchise. I don't talk about it enough, but just so you know, like the Rocky films are like some of my favorites of all time. And a franchise that is not my favorite of all time, but I own the complete set because somebody at work let me have it. That is the Next Generation box set of movies. So this has all of the movies that were in the Next Generation era of Star Trek. So it has Nemesis, Insurrection, First Contact, Generations. So that's an entire box set of those. And he was just giving us stuff away, so I took it. I might watch these films someday. I remember them when I was younger. May have even seen a couple. I can't remember, but I remember like the trailers and everything. But yeah, not a big Star Trek fan. So that does it for all my kind of miscellaneous releases, guys. So that was part 5. And like I said, on the next episode of this My Blu-ray collection. I will be doing my entire Blu-ray collection. So that'll be a long video, so we're going to have to strap in for that one. I'm going to have to bring some extra energy drinks in there. Might have to take a couple breaks that I'll edit out, but it should be a cool time, guys. I've really enjoyed doing this series. I hope that you have enjoyed watching. Go ahead and leave me a comment down below. What was your favorite release that I showed off today? Blu-ray, 4K, the Target editions and the Criterions and all that stuff. So go ahead and comment down below. Please like this video. Every like helps. The videos that are doing the best are these, so I appreciate your guys' support on this series. So go ahead and like the video, comment down below, subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet, and we'll see you next time.